High Desert Hearts. Dawn broke over the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, casting golden light across the rugged beauty of northern New Mexico. Elena leaned her head against the window of the pickup truck, her eyes still heavy with sleep, while Jake sipped coffee from a metal thermos, the steering wheel steady in his hands. Their rifles were safely stored in the back seat, along with their camping gear, and the bed of the truck held a cooler packed with fresh game, proof of a successful trip. They had driven in from Texas 3 days earlier with a caravan of close friends, all eager for a long weekend of hunting, camping, and getting away from the grind. They set up base in a secluded patch of forest near Taos, where the trees were tall, the air thin, and cell service blissfully non-existent. Mornings started with the smell of campfire coffee and the sound of boots crunching on frosted grass. The group split into pairs and disappeared into the wilderness, tracking wild game through the crisp October air. Jake and Elena stuck together, moving in practiced rhythm. He scanned the tree line with binoculars while she read the ground, pointing out fresh tracks and broken branches. Their luck held on the second day when Elena spotted movement across a clearing. A well-placed shot later, and they had bagged a fine animal. The cheers back at camp that evening were loud, the laughter louder. Their friends slapped Jake on the back and raised toasts to Elena's steady aim. Nights around the campfire were their favorite, stories retold, inside jokes relived, and the cold staved off by warm drinks and shared blankets. One night, as the others drifted to their tents, Jake took Elena's hand and led her a little ways up a ridge. There, under a blanket of stars so bright they seemed to hum, he kissed her slowly, the kind of kiss that says this is where I belong. They didn't need grand gestures or fancy restaurants. Just each other, a little silence, and a sky full of stars. Now, as the road wound them back toward home, Elena reached for Jake's hand and laced her fingers with his. Same time next year? She asked with a tired smile. Jake glanced at her, eyes soft. Every year, he said. The truck rumbled on through the high desert, the cooler in the back heavy with wild game, and the cab filled with quiet joy, contentment, and a love that felt as boundless as the open New Mexico sky.